Good morning, everybody. Storm Team here today, and we're going to be taking a look at RadarScope, showing y'all how to use it and the different features of it. This tornado can be a life-saving app. It can show you if storms are rotating and capable of producing tornadoes. It also shows snow. If you go to precipitation depiction, it can show snow. But yeah. I'm going to take a look at down here in Florida, because I was watching a YouTube video that from June 1st, and it does look like that she potentially caught a funnel cloud that may have touched down. I don't remember where it was, but yeah, we're going to take a look at it. June 1st. I don't know what time it was at. We're gonna have to take a look. It was down here. What was the TP? Is that a good radar? That is not a good radar. That is a crappy radar. We're not gonna look at that radar. Sorry, West Palm Beach, but you do not have a good radar. That's a small radar that is not really well for using for tracking storms like these. Looks like out here towards Yeehaw Junction, interesting name. We got a little heavy storm right there with some heavy rainfall in Florida. Gonna take a look. I have no idea what time this was because I was not there. Never been in Florida, really. Maybe a little bit here. It looks very broad. I don't know if that's rotating or not. It's further analysis. Oh, what the heck is this? Maybe a little something right there. Looks like this was moving inland, so we're gonna go more into the PM hours. We're gonna move to 1 PM. We're gonna see if we can find this little sucker. I'm gonna look more further down here. Range folded. I hate it when it does that. Okay. Not quite sure. I'll have to look at it later. I do think that, oh, yeah. There's just a bunch of things out here that are potentially rotating. It's a bunch of range folded on it, but it's hard to really say. I don't think it touched down, but I do think that it was a funnel cloud or a cold air funnel. It might not have been a rotating storm, but it could have been a cold air funnel, which can form from the base of like rain clouds and like small thunderstorms, not associated with supercell thunderstorms and the cumulonimbus clouds, which are the huge towering storms that can get over 60,000 feet tall. Here are some of the more features. You got correlation coefficient. This can show you if there is a like tornado on the ground. Sometimes it can glitch a little bit. You might think there's a tornado on the ground, but there's not. You gotta make sure there's circulation there. Sometimes correlation coefficient can also show like hail. It can show hail, like really large hail. If the hail is large enough, it can show spikes in the correlation coefficient. If a tornado is on the ground, the correlation coefficient could show debris being flung in the air, and that could show up as a debris ball. Differential reflectivity, otherwise known as ZDR, can show new convection popping up on a storm, or it can show tornado genesis, which is before a tornado might touch down, or if it's going to go into like a rapid intensification phase, which is what the tornado did over here by Des Moines, and it hit the town of Winterset. It had an impressive ZDR signature, which then ended up becoming an EF4 tornado with 170 mile per hour winds and sucking a whole family out of their basement, killing the 6 people. It killed 7, killed another person, but that was on March 5th over here. And that was at about, I'm going to say 1 in the afternoon. Select. Okay, so the storm had already passed Pembroke. Not Pembroke, oh my god. Winterset. I'm thinking of a different storm. Might have been later. Or was it earlier? I can't remember when Winterset happened. I was tracking it that day. I did get severe weather that day too, which was pretty nice. You all know me. I like my good severe weather. It's moving past Des Moines. I don't know when the storm hit. It was a more isolated storm, I do know that. I think it was one of the storms coming from back here, actually. As you can see, that's rotating right there. This is rotating. That's rotation right there. And that might be the storm that tracked 70 miles and hit Winterset right there. So we're going to go further into the future. It was about 4 p.m. right there. There's the storms that are coming towards Winterset. These storms, this is it right here. This is the rotating storm. Now we're going to show you the CC. It doesn't look like it's on the ground yet, but that is some significant rotation right there, which indicates that there is definitely something going on, and it's definitely going to be touching down soon. And you can see that one up here is also slightly rotating. We're going to take a look at the past 50 frames before this. Yeah, you can see that was definitely rotating. This is definitely the storm that is going to go here into Maxburg and then hit Winterset, Iowa. Now we're going to go further into the future. I don't know. This is when it's past Winterset. It's over here. We're going to take a look at the debris ball right here. This is what I'm talking about, guys. That is a debris ball. This is a significant tornado, maybe even a violent tornado that just passed Patterson. This is the tornado that hit Winterset and almost hit Des Moines. That is bad. We're gonna go back into the past. You can see there it is going over Winterset, right there. You can see this, that, and then some of this is probably debris fallout afterwards. Now we're gonna take a look at the reflectivity. You can look at that. That is a classic hook echo right there. If you see a hook echo isolated from other storms like this, you got some problems. You got strong tornado potential with that. There it is, right as it's hitting. You see this stuff right here? That's debris being picked up. That is a debris ball formed on radar. That is when you know you got stuff is going on. Now, this is earlier into 2022. We're going to try to come down here and get a look at the Mayfield tornado, the infamous Mayfield tornado from 2021 on December 10th. That tornado traveled over 165 miles. We're going to see if it'll actually let us do it. This tornado didn't hit Mayfield until around this time-ish. Will it let us go back to it? It doesn't look like it's going to let us go back to it. Mayfield right there, they got hit by an EF4 with 190 mile per hour winds. I might have to use this crappy one right here. Yeah, I'm using the crappy one. But there it is right there. You see that? Look at that classic hook. This is one of the best hooks that I've ever seen in radar history. Just look at this. That the hail got so large that there was this just spiking beam coming out right here. It was bad. Mayfield was a bad tornado. We're gonna look at the velocity. Velocity when it hit Mayfield, it was so intense it was glitched out. Now we're gonna take our way over here to Bremen. I gotta find Bremen. We had to switch so many radars during this. There's Beaver Dam. There's Bremen. Bremen is right here. We had to switch to a different radar. I think it was this radar up here. You can see the circulation down there. Now we're going to go here to 11 p.m. This is when the tornado hit its most intense peak intensity. This time that radar was down, so we're using this radar, I guess. Here it is in Princeton. The data is missing, so we're not going to be able to see it up there. But we're definitely going to see the CC drop. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we're going to bring it back here to Paducah's radar. And we're going to come back here to the 9 p.m. mark as it's coming up to Mayfield. It's coming. That's debris fallout right there. That is debris fallout after it hit Case. Look at that. That's debris fallout. You see, all of this is from the tornado. That's debris fallout. It's being picked up and swept all the way up through here. All of this debris fallout, potentially even that debris fallout from the tornado. It was that intense. So yeah, guys, that's the tornado from that. And yeah, that's all the features really. And then you got all these features. Some of these come with the Pro Tier 2 that I have. But yeah. This is all the features. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash that like button, turn on all those post notifications if you haven't yet. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Make that red subscribe button as gray as possible. We're at 95 subscribers. We're almost to 100 subscribers. Come on. We can do it before the end of July. I know it. Let's get this. Peace.